What's happening? Maverick Ranch, 2 years to the day after purchasing it. And here we are. It's come a long way. Hopefully this next year it'll come a lot further. But just gonna do a quick walkthrough because it's getting late. And I want to just show what I've done in the last 2 years. Number one, install this driveway. I got some rocks for the end of the culverts. In between the driveway and the rocks is going to be dirt when the foundation is dug for the house, which is hopefully soon. It'll fill in all that area right there. And installed the fence and the gate. And put another culvert down here for since it's the low spot. I want to make sure I had enough. Had to make a little bowl right here for it. And then got my little it's down in there. I'm not gonna walk down there. Like I said, don't have a whole lot of time. But anyway, been hard at work, trying to get as much done as I can. Getting estimates for building different houses from different builders and getting ideas of what kind of house and all that stuff. Grab a walking stick, let's go for a walk. I'm here, I'm not alone. I hear somebody behind me that doesn't want to be on video. Okay, so I've bought a trailer and pretty much bought it so that I could keep all my mowers and my four-wheeler and stuff in. Bought a nice zero-turn mower. It's commercial. It really does the trick. It's really nice. Anyway, yeah, that's it right there. And then a four-wheeler. Oh, hey, Donna. She's gonna walk with us. So anyway, the house is gonna go there. Right here somewhere. And it's gonna fit, the back of it's gonna face this way. It's gonna face the pond. And that's pretty much what we'll be looking at. We'll take a walk. I got a boat over there, built a bridge. But anyway, the utilities are gonna come in from over here. I marked them with some flags. It's gonna weave through the buffer zone back and forth, so there's no straightaway. I'm gonna have to get in there with a ditch witch or something and cut it. It's gonna come in right there. And then it's gonna be right here's where the driveway is gonna be. It's gonna be like a little courtyard with the garages. Still no definite plans on what's what, how it's gonna be configured or anything. It all depends on the builder and the plans and the way the house is gonna be. But this is my other trailer. Finally was able to move it here once I got the driveway in. And mainly have my tools and the Mav. Hopefully you'll see the road one of these days, but I got my tools and stuff in there. Got my disc golf basket, a gift from retirement from work. And then I got, this is the original path I made 2 years ago when I was exploring the property, and I kind of used this little, I'm letting the path get it grown up, but I kind of made use of it so I don't have to mow around this stuff. I just stuck some wood that a friend of mine gave me, and I got some stuff from the house, brought it up. I need a ladder and a cooker, and we'll walk over here. Still cutting stumps. I cut more stumps a couple days ago. It was one of these days I'll get them all cut, but I mowed this several times this year and I didn't hit any stumps. And if you hit a stump with that mower, shoot, it's like a saw blade. It goes right through it. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of nice to get everything up so you don't trip on it. Okay, thanks for the instructions. I'm just panning. Built a bridge down here. I just finished it a couple weeks ago. Maybe a week and a half, something like that. It took me 6 days to build it, but always wanted something to go over the creek right here, because, well, it's an underground spring, but it gets grown up and you just don't know where to cross, and it gets grown up like that all the way across, and I just wanted to make sure that I was able to get across. So this was cool little project. And the pond, we just had a hurricane remnants come through yesterday and dropped a lot of rain, which we needed. It added, about 6-7 inches to the pond, which was cool. But that's the bridge. The spring actually starts right there, but water comes from the other side. There's a field over there, and it comes down this little trough. It's coming down a little bit now, and it's draining. It's never really anything more than that. But we got a really heavy downpour yesterday. I mean, there was some flooding and stuff, and there was no problem at all here. But we'll see. So far, so good. Everything's pretty solid. Then got some bamboo. It's not growing there. I got it for fishing stuff out of the pond. And then I got my friend's canoe there. And let's see. There's a few things that aren't, it's not as clear as it was because there's a lot of stuff that fell, I noticed, but I haven't, this is just a quick visit. I'm just panning. Quick visit just to do the 2-year anniversary of owning it. So I haven't had a chance to tidy up too much. There's a few branches that had fallen that I'm gonna have to come clean up. Not a big deal. But we got a paddle boat we bought, I guess, was it a year ago? Probably January or February I bought it, and had to fix it up and stuff, and bought a cover for it, and finally got it out here, which is cool. Got it out here last weekend actually. It's about damn time. But anyway, I got it right here. It's sitting on a big rock. So when I mow, I don't have to mow there. It's just a big rock. I'm gonna keep it there for a while. We can always enter right here, the pond. House is gonna sit right up there. So that's the view. I got a few chairs over there that I got from a pool. They were throwing them out. All right, let's take a walk up here. Now these trees, you can see I cut all the way up, pretty high up on there. They're not doing too good. I think they might be dead, but that's kind of where the fence line used to be. So I think that might be part of the reason why they're dead. We're gonna wait till spring to see how they do. All right. Plus, when you're up here, trimming those low branches really helped out with the view. It makes it a lot nicer. So if I have to cut them down, I will. I think they'll be really good firewood, so they're not really hurting anything staying there. And you can see this is a fence line here. This is my compost pile. Keep adding to it, but I'm trying to keep the footprint the same, but it just seems to, I see it fell down there a little bit. Throw a little bit more onto it. But it's pretty expansive. Having a hard time getting it all in one. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. I'd say it's a good, good 15 foot tall. And it's about 40 foot long, about 20 feet deep. Anyway, there's my neighbors. They got 3 horses. Walk down here real quick. Like I said, we're running out of daylight. I didn't get here till late. But as I did videos, this area was really infested with vines real bad. I cut down all the low branches, try to keep it treed best I could. Had to cut a lot of them down because they were dead. Just killed the trees. There's the big sycamore tree. It's at least a couple hundred years old. That thing's, I don't know. I never measured how big in diameter it is. It's over 3 feet in diameter. It's been here a while. Anyway, here's where the other underground spring is. This is the west side of the property. Had a big pile of quartz here. I got that up, and I'll show you where I put it. And had some other rock there too. I kept that here. That's where the underground spring starts. It kind of starts there, and then it goes underground a little bit, and then it all starts coming up right there. But I own all the way over to Well, you can see it. There's the fence. Alright. That just fell. That's an old sycamore that died because of all the vines and stuff growing on it. I call that the widow maker. Every time I come here, there's something that fell out of it. I clean it up as I go. But it's out of the way. I don't mow or anything over there, so it's not really a big deal. But I like to keep it kind of uncovered so that I keep the vines and stuff away. I try to keep the vines cut down because they kill all the trees, and I like the trees. I'm pretty much done clearing. It took 2 years to do it, but I'm done clearing. Now I'm just maintaining, and I'm trying to make it a little better by cutting the vines that are, you know, near the trails, because they kill the trees. As a matter of fact, the other day, you see all these vines hanging here. I cut all those. They were growing and they were wrapped around the trees, and I mean, it's just, it kills them. So I just don't want to. If I can save the trees from the vines, I will. Right, Donna? We're gonna walk down there. I just want to. This is where Donna cut through. This is. Did you make a pit stop? No. Okay. All right. So this is kind of giving you an idea. I cut a little path through here as a cut through. Ponds down there, just to give you an idea of the layout. We kind of walked up over there. We didn't walk over here. That area right there, when I bought the place, was fenced off. It's about an acre over there. We just walked. It was fenced off for something. I don't know what. And then in here, this is where I like to call this my redneck shed. I got my little wheelbarrow over there. That's it's been a lifesaver. And then I got a few tools, some custom made, some bought. That gate right there came from that area over there, and I took it off. Didn't want any gates. I guess from the time we bought the place, I tore 1,800 feet of fencing down, barbed wire and chicken wire, both. So I was just riding this trail the other day with a four-wheeler. I finally got enough time to play a little bit instead of working all the time. It was kind of cool because I brought the four-wheeler here and I never had a chance to ride it because I was always busy. But what's cool is you can see in the distance the clearing. I think if you look real close, you see the Frisbee golf court thing that we had up there. But there's rock croppings all over. This is a nice little rock croppings, like a little seat. I'll show it. The creek's down there. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can sit down. You want to test it out, Donna? No? Okay. But I installed a culvert here, and I ended up putting these rocks, make a little end of the culvert, made it look like something. Now these rocks right here, I got off from that one pile I was telling you about where that western spring is. That's where I got most of those rocks. That creek's coming from the overflow from the pond. Even though it's not overflowing yet, still got about another 5 inches to go. But these I got all over. It's crazy. That's a lot of work right there, several tons. And then we'll go down here real quick. This is what I call the peninsula. That's where the old swing is. It's been there a while. You can see where it goes right through that tree. It's pretty wild. Anyway, I call it the peninsula because these two streams meet down here. And turn into one. This stream is from the pond. This stream is coming from two separate underground springs on my property. That's where we're going next. Trying to make this video quick. Running out of daylight and long videos suck. Yeah, sun's going down. Anyway, yeah, there's another culvert right here. Probably needs to be replaced, but that's for a later date. But I've been working in this area a little bit. Made a little crossing where these rocks are. You can hear the water flowing. It goes underneath these rocks, but at least you can walk over. And then here's just follow the green grass to the spring. The underground spring. It's pretty cool. It's down in there. It's wild. It's pretty dark. You can't really see. I wish I had a flashlight, but it looks like it's man-made somehow. But the water's coming out from under there, and I haven't tried to drink it, but there's a lot of deer, and I actually saw the bear drinking out of this right here. So I'm assuming it's good water. Now this right here is the other underground spring, and this tree fell over. We're gonna check that out in a second. But you see water there. Now check that out. There's a tree growing out right at the peak of of where it fell over. It's pretty wild. But we're gonna check that out in a minute. But I made a little path back here. Don't want to clear it, because this is kind of my buffer zone, but I just wanted access to where the spring was, so I made a little path. I still got to cut some more of these vines just to save the trees, that's all. Anyway, here's the other underground spring right here. I don't know if you could hear it, but you can hear the water running a little bit. Kind of cool. Not a whole lot of water, but it flows year round, even when it was dry out. Had some water. Kind of impressed, because it was dry. The pond was real low. Pond was at least a foot low. I think it went up about 7 inches from that hurricane. Anyway, yeah, this is what I did the other day. I cleared this little area because I thought it was kind of cool. I made this path here to go on the other side of this tree. This is bad. See, this tree fell. It looks like it's a sycamore tree, and it's just growing. I mean, it's wild. This thing is thriving. I mean, it's not just alive. I mean, it's doing freaking awesome. All these branches are growing off of it, and see all these vines hanging? I cut all these vines because it was going to kill it. And then this branch fell off of it, went into the ground, and started growing a tree. It's freaking wild. Yeah, and the branch is alive. It's freaking unbelievable. It dug itself into the ground and started growing. And you see these vines. Haven't had a chance to cut these vines. I'm gonna cut these vines, at least cut them where they're coming out of the ground, cut sections out of them so they quit killing this stuff. But it's pretty wild, pretty neat. Anyway, I had to share that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's head back. It's getting dark. Yeah, over the years, the last 2 years, it's been, shoot, you can barely walk back here. Like this tree, I had to cut the end of that tree off because we had a really bad ice storm this last winter and it was hitting the ground. Had to loosen the load a little bit. Now there's a trail that goes up there, but we're not going to go up that trail. I want to go over the dam, so we're going to walk this way. We're going to walk up here. Now there's the dam right there. Here's the overflow for the dam. Right there. And there's another pipe. Don't even ask me what it's for. It's probably to control something. I don't know. Who knows? I've never been able to figure it out. And then we come back up to here, to where the paddle boat is. And we'll walk it back across the dam. Now the house is gonna sit right straight ahead, dead straight ahead. We got a view of the pond on one side. And then on the dam side, you got that. Come a long way, especially when you figure, you know, the woods right there. That's pretty much what the whole thing looked like. And I cleared all this. So it's kind of been a long journey these 2 years. Did quite a bit of work for, you know, I've been retired for 6 months, but all the other amount of time, a year and a half, I wasn't retired. So just on weekends and whenever I could get up here. Walk over here. There's some chairs I picked up free. Something to sit on. Got a little swing right there. And let's walk around here real quick. So like I said, we're in talks with a couple builders, and hopefully we can get the ball rolling here shortly. Get something built out here so we can start staying here. You can see tire tracks. I drove my truck down here with the boat on it the other day. So anyway, we're back. Quick tour. Hey Donna. Quick tour. So that's the progress after 2 years. Still a work in progress, but I think a lot of progress has been made. But I think it's coming along pretty good. I really do. So I'll be checking back later. Hopefully we'll be digging a foundation or something.